Sashipeki Gempadi Sangye Shendu Mete Buvayi Chokun Namanda Shela Chupar Sho Jesalama Tamba Chuku Kala Kenze Chuzinte Jitar Zambe Dulce Zemala Sage Chuki Charva Atusu Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniyatayami
Tanje Chudan
Sanje Chonamla Chanchu Pado Dani Kyapsu Chu Dagi Chunyen Give Sonangi Dola Panche Sanje Drupashu
Tanje Chudan
Soye Chonamla Chanchu Pado Dani Kyapsu Chu Dagi Chunyen Give Sonangi Dola Panche Sanje Drupashu
Tanje Chudan
Soye Chonamla Chanchu Pado Dani Kyapsu Chu Dagi Chunyen Give Sonangi Dola Panche Sanje Drupashu
Tanje
Chudan Soye Chonamla Chanchu Pado Dani Kyapsu Chu Dagi Chunyen Give Sonangi Dola Panche Sanje Drupashu
lamrim Mim Chamber Church, sang a summer of the Saint Division, Tambaching in the She, take a gender to the Amore. Like the little gentleman to the Megan, draw good chisam, but some chicken to that. Dove trova non si sta bene giù, quando siamo se ci non trova chatta. the motivation, not just to achieve happiness of just this life, which doesn't make any difference. In life, human between having human body, human life, and no difference between the as well as insect bugs and those worms on the ground, when the rain comes, and those very pitiful worms, and it comes when the rain comes, and earthworms like that, all kinds. Those who don't have a human body, mentally no difference, not that, and nothing higher, your motivation, your life, your way of living life, no difference from them, not that. So here the listening teaching should be special from them. So that's not seeking the happiness of this life. So the motivation is seeking the happiness, being attached to the happiness of this life, and there's non-virtue, attachment, non-virtue, and the result rebirth in the lower realms. And besides this, that's particular. So therefore then, even after to be free from samsara, it is more pure than before, but still, it's more pure than before, more advanced motivation. More pure than before that, to be free from samsara. And not just that, to be free from even Lord Nirvana, the blissful state of peace for oneself, the everlasting happiness, and free from that, free from self-chasing thought, only to achieve the peerless, great nirvana, peerless happiness, total cessation of creations, the great subtle, and the completion of all the realizations. Only for the benefit of mothers, kind mothers and beings. Kind mother sentient beings, and from beginning its rebirth up to now, they've been kind. That's very given the body to you, such as the human body, which allows to practice Dharma. So not only samsara happiness, but opportunity to practice Dharma. So give bodies from kindness from beginners, rebirth, one's own beginners, rebirth, kindness, and then bear the hardships, protected one's life. I didn't notice one time, but protected one's life. Being mother from beginning is rebirth. That kind of so just here, just next to your person, next person sitting next to you, and person sitting in the front of you, person sitting backside you, person sitting left side you. I mean, just here to come back, then all like that. Just think it, just start from here. Like that. Oh, from beginning to birth, protect real life. And when it's my mother, then every day from many hundreds of obstacles for life, and then protected her. So each day there were hundreds of life obstacles on them. So from that's then from beginning to rebirth. Amazing. Then bears so much hardships and bears so much worry, fear of the mind, and bears so much hardships. Amazing. From not only this life, from the beginning is all the sentiments. So even here, when can't you from beginning to rebirth, bears hardships for you. As I mentioned to you, even we drive car, even go for shopping or even short distance, there are many tiny insects get killed in the car. So then those some pandemics there is harm attached, and that's really. So you wouldn't get pleasure of food or whatever material, whatever, without traveling, without buying, without going out to get it. So the sermon is create the sermon is sentiments have to die, have to be killed, and just from that, and then amazing. So from anything. From shelter, that we have protect our life and body from cold and hot, So so much pleasure, so much peace and pleasures, and so it's also received from many sentiments. People who create negative karma and others some been died for this and killed them. And insects, this one house built and so much you see. So there's no way to get pleasure living in the house without so many sentiments being killed or harmed, and the people they harmed others, and without that you wouldn't have this pleasure. So it's similar that the food and the clothing, and even not animal clothes, but still comes from trees, working from the many animals that suffered, like that, killed. Even though it's not animal body, animal skin cloth, but it's still like that. So anyway, for any pleasure, there's no pleasure to get without others entering suffering, creating the Dharma, that's what, all that, so much, something like that, as I mentioned already. I think I might have told you, but anyway, I think one of the early times, I might have mentioned, but I think one of the early times, maybe in Singapore. So the last night, I think I mentioned the delivery snakes, animal snake. So So both last night were going to be killed, because he was killing to cut half the body, cut half the body. That's what they normally do, and as I remember that so many years ago, another story in Chinese, who take care of the Buddha Triba is Chinese Lama, sent by the Tibetan government when Tibet was free, long time ago, to take care of the Triba, Buddha Triba, because the Tibetan Buddha Triba, the Buddha Dharma was established able to establish and to do that, to build the first monastery some year, and the Dharma King Tsongden, and the minister happening then the Kasuri one Rakshandrakshita monk from Naranda who want to start the Vinaya, to practice the vows, and then Pema Sambhava, then very powerful yogi when the first monastery was built in some year, the area. So in the daytime, even build a human being built up. The nighttime splits tear down. So happened back. So I don't know what that means. I mentioned or king. Anyway, so there's powerful yoga in India. So we invite. So there's Pema Sambhava. So they got so anyway, that much. That's the most story about it anyway. So the Buddhism, total complete Buddhism, less well teaching, Mahayana Sutra, Mahayana Tantra, complete teaching was revealed. Revealed. Lama Disha invited from Nanda, and so first time the Dharma King Tibet didn't get to invite, even sent so much gold to offerings, didn't get to even, the translator even didn't get to see the Lama Disha, and so was taken to a translator, I think it's Zopa. Able to see, able to explain everything about Tibet, all the problems and whatever, misunderstanding the Tantra and, unbelievable problems with one's practice Sutra, cannot practice Tantra, one practice Tantra, one cannot practice Sutra, so like hot and cold. Then I went to I think I told before then, everything Lama asked Tara, Tara advised to Lama Disha, yes, he'll be highly beneficial in Tibet, but in 7 years his life will be shorter. Then Lama Disha says he doesn't mind for that, but then he came to Tibet to rest with the Dharma, pure. So he wrote to them the path of enlightenment. So, then from that, in the few pages, and then, shows Kasuri, all the Buddha comes in 3 lesbian teaching, Mahayana Sutra, Mahayana Tantra teaching. So it's all not contradictory. So there's a gradual practice for one person to achieve enlightenment. So all the misconceptions what people have totally eliminated. Also, complete complete Buddhism was preserved. Preserved up to now. preserved and spread and actualized part revealed by Buddha, shown by Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha. So, many capable beings, so many capable beings become enlightened, achieved very high Tantra realizations, and achieved both lamrim, the preliminary of Tantra, and both realized emptiness and bodhicitta renunciation of the. So many, all that had happened. So anyway, I mentioned the story before, so I don't have to say everything at all. What am I going to say? I lost her. Snake. Right. That's right. So long time ago, So that I talked about Chinna Lama. That's right. So Chinna Lama passed away many years ago. Big family who took care of this trooper. Sent by the Tibetan government, it seems in the past. So one of his house, one of his sons, his 3 sons, I think, maybe his son took them, he has a house near the Kopan Monastery. Probably now destroyed the house, but it's a kind of green house. So we started more. We stayed there. We lived there almost a year, I think. The first student with the Russian princess, Zina Derechesky, Zina, first Russian student. So she was nun already, and we lived there with some friends. French doctor for some part of the time, French doctor who goes out freely this Shantiborn, public hospital, and then one artist, I think a friend, I think maybe a friend. So probably they lived, Madam Hazard, they lived what country? I don't remember. Yeah, I heard a lot from them there. So anyway, different friends in different times. So there are many snakes in the field, in the time, you see, many. So one doctor, a French doctor, catches one snake. And while we're eating, we're time to eat food. Well, after we eat food, went out, then he cut the snake half, the long snake to cut the half, but the heart is once against the heart, it's still moving. The heart is still moving like this, not completely dead, not separate the mind from the body. Dead means separate the mind, separate from the body. Not with the freedom, not with the liberation, means free from delusion karma, like the rope bounded to samsara. So you see, under the control of delusion karma, yes, so not free from samsara. But you see, that's when the death, but you see, mind not separate from body, so the heat of the heart to moving. The small one like this heart, then still moving like that. This Lama was teaching Lama, was teaching Bodhisattva meditation. Bodhisattva meditation. Then this French doctor, he is not studying with the Dharma. Not studying. He just sat down while Lama was explaining Bodhisattva. Then he asked the question, what's the difference? Visualizing your shoes outside, shoes, visualizing shoes here and Bodhisattva. What are the differences? He asked to Lama. And so I was that I'm not mentioned to you, but Singapore. I think Singapore. So in very early times, I think maybe first time liberating animals in Hong Kong. We liberated some frogs, and as kind of at reserved water. So I think the frog, we put the water, but the frog turned like this towards me, and the frog followed me few steps. So I think maybe frog is thinking. Frog is there, so I can't speak, but frog is thinking, to thank. You see, the frog not running away, but it turned this side like that, and then running after me a few steps. So it's a gesture of thanking for liberating, for saving the life from the killing. So that's the first time. Second, in Singapore, I bought snacks last night. The snacks in the car one night. So when in the morning, I went to the reserved water. I think it was reserved water. So the snake was taken out, but snake could not move. Can't go fast. So it's like drunk or what to say, like drunk. So slowly moving. That made me to think, if you let go of snake, it gets frogs, near the water, frogs, mouse, many centimeters each. If you don't let go, then cut body half by the butcher, and that's how to kill. Amazing. If somebody cut your body half like this while you're alive, how is it for you? How is it for you? It's a very simple thing to understand what's suffering. So you see, whichever way is so much suffering. Once you let go, so much suffering to others. We don't let go, there's so much suffering for the snake itself. So then I thought, you see, best thing is, yourself to be free from samsara. Conclusion for yourself, not to be in samsara, so to harm to. Anyway, then the snake, pray for the snake too. I don't remember what about by now, but I think free from samsara, meet Dharma, next life meet Dharma, so as quick as possible to free from samsara. So you don't get harmed by others, you don't harm the others. See, two things, you don't harm others, you don't receive harm by others, you don't harm others, you understand? You keep this in the mind. So pray to this. And I thought this is the only way. Pray the snake to be Dharma in this life, so to be firm samsara as quick as possible. So you don't receive harm by others, you don't harm others. So you don't see, otherwise, so much suffering, yourself and others, so much suffering. This is example snake. Unbelievable. If not, so free from samsara, free from samsara. Then therefore you need to be free from control of delusion, karma. You need to be free from that. The mind is not a physical thing. It's not because of physical prison or something. No, it's your mind. You're in the mind. So you need to be free from that. Then you become totally free from all oceans of samsara suffering. So, yeah, that's why the Dharma practice it be the most important thing of your own suffering, thing of suffering of others, numberless others and others, whom you harm, whom you've been harming from beginning to rebirth. Whom you harm, whom you've been harming from beginning to rebirth. That means harm to yourself. Ultimately, that means harm to yourself. So because you harm others, so you receive harm. Therefore you receive harm. That's the reason why you receive harm from others. Because you harm others from beginning to rebirth. So you've been receiving harm from others in beginning to rebirth. From beginning to rebirth. Oh, so that's... So therefore, Dharma, nothing else. You can't free from by factory, by machines, by chemicals, medicines. You can be free from samsara, no way. You can't be free from samsara by taking medicine. Through machine, factory, So only through understanding the Dharma, with Dharma taught by Buddha, with the omniscient mind, with the perfect compassion, embraces all sentiment, with the perfect power, Dharma, understand, reflect, meditation. This is most important anything else. Most important the food, clothing, house, job, money. Most important than money. Money came from Dharma, charity. From the practice of charity to others, then the money, job, support, the living conditions, means of living conditions, or then you receive from charity. Making charity, practicing parameter charity, the same thing. From Dharma. So, Dharma is the most important. Also that. So, did liberate the snake, but then then normally not much snake, usually frogs or fish, mostly fish, the liberate animal, and the birds and the different sea animals. In the ABC in the Singapore, there's a center. The committed of the army, and then became monk. And even before he was lay, so liberated animal now third. I don't know the exact number, but second 100 million. It's done. Third 100 million, I think. Liberating animals, saving from killing, all that. So we just not buy and put back in the water, not just that. No. Many Chinese, even the Chinese people, they buy total, I don't know why total, only total, then put in the monastery, they sort of liberate water in some place, then they liberate that. But anyway, there's a book written long time ago how to liberate animal. So the most beneficial one is holy objects put there, stripper or statue, stripper, Dharma text or something. Then it's as much as I already explained before, as many as you can provide, and if it's outside, near the beach, let's say, where there's a reserved water or something, then you put a larger table, then you put, possible another table, so you can, so you put it in this strippers, satsas, so as much you can get, we'll put there, and at the end, it's offerings, nicely performed, and well offering. So then the best thing is to take the animals around. I think I told you already the story. And even told the true stories to do with the Kachapa. And 7 tiny insects on the leaf, think wind went around. Okay, but on the water, so wind clockwise around. I think birds and a statue. Smell that, and then there was 7 of them born human being, but lower caste, and they got a much renunciation. Then the next life they were born. But maybe they were offering. The next life, then they were born King Kashika, King Titi, very famous king in India, Titi, King Titi, and all those 7 female beings became the princess, daughter of the king. So I think they were predicted by, I think they might have met past Buddha was Kachapa, the Buddha Kachapa predicted the enlightenment, or like that. So the original cause was they were born 7 tiny insects on the leaves, but carried by, blew by wind, and they control otherwise it went around the birds and the statue. I think it's in the story there. So like that, like this. So okay, with them. So most beneficial is that. Most beneficial to bring to the enlightenment. If you take them around, so it helps the people, the students, and then students, father, mothers, they come, children, they come. When the annual liberation, that's Chinese, they come, the whole family come to do small children, and the father, mother come to help to liberate together the animal. So it's very good, even though normally do not come with the teachings, but for liberate animal, they would come. So that was very, very good. So they all create cause of enlightenment without knowing. So then second thing is person most beneficial that to help them. They were human beings before, like us, but because it didn't make Dharma, didn't practice Dharma, they're born now like this. You see? So like that. So then to help them, for them to help, not only to help you, it's by saving their life, then like total, no, not only for long life, I don't know, but not to that, but to help, really to help they need help, really help them. Then, and then I think the other thing is you bless water with the mantra. It was bless the water with the mantra. And so when I'm there, I have extra water blessed already. So then the other people who they bless water, so we mix or they put on the sea animals water, fish, big fish in the truck. So, and the birds we sprinkle water, so purify the negative karma development, purify. So everyone, so the sack, in the sack, big sack, there's a lot of shell animals, full of shell. So we put water, just the water goes through and purify the next karma. So good. So that's the second benefit, great benefit to them. Then third, to recite the mantra loudly, chant, so those who can hear create a cause of enlightenment. So teaching like this to help them as much as you can. Like that. Then, by the way, it helps. So in Singapore, the ABC liberty animals. So some bad thing happened to story 2 times. Somebody who had cancer and recovered by doing that. I think the few people, I think. But there could be more. So anyway, so like that. So then you also by doing that, even though you didn't aim for your long life, but because the karma affects, so it causes. Because you cause long life to others, so even though you didn't expect, but naturally your life becomes longer. So more than 100, able to live my life much longer. So that. So overcome all the obstacles of life, untimely death. All the obstacles overcome. You overcome that. So they don't cause you life danger. So. Many untimely death doesn't happen. So, So anyway, so they, prison numberless means from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. The Buddhahood, quickly, and therefore for that you need to achieve enlightenment. To do this purpose of work, you need to achieve enlightenment yourself first. And therefore there is then taking the all transmission of lamrim, essential nectar, very powerful words. Essential nectar, very powerful words, very moving mind. Never did before. Do you remember individually? I don't know, maybe one person, I'm not sure, but public never did Lung. This is the first time. So by receiving this, if I get to finish this, there's not much actually. So you get complete lamrim. You receive teaching of complete lamrim. If you understand the meaning while meditating, if you completely understand the meaning, then you receive the commentary, and then then I think then you understand probably, I don't remember, but maybe you understand some things, not all, but some things, then maybe middle receiving or middle all transformation. Then last all transformation is you don't understand the meaning at all, but just hear the words. You know, the sound, so like that. Okay, so okay, so first to return back to the sound, but if there's English there on the cloth, on the screen, in the English there, then you know the meaning, what I'm saying. As long as you pay attention to the sound, or what I'm reading, you see, or you get the room. Otherwise, you might get a room. First room, then it turned out to room. Then you have to go to hospital, go to see the doctors, and my doctor might get also room. Doctor also might get room. Yeah. I read Liberty before, which I might read, so you know from where I start. From many tantric texts, particularly from many tantric texts, root text, at tutors in the traditional time, in the degenerated time, the all pervasive, all pervasive. One, you know, who prepared for the numberless Buddhas, and the pure form and the impure form manifested. But Dark is the main one who prepared. Pervasive, how to say pervasive, tap, pervasive, dark, huh? What? No, tap is pervasive, dark is the one who prepared. So, the Pajitara or the root guru. So, so, the Pajitara tumult, the manifest in the ordinary word to the friend, holy body. And that's the guide for the transmigratory beings with degenerate time, guide the degenerate time, transmigratory beings. So therefore, holy body and holy action, however it is shown, peaceful, wrathful, however it is shown, you see, pure and impure, whatever is shown, in the reality, all the Buddhas from 10 directions to lead us in the path to liberation, then manifest holy body, whatever it can subdue, whatever it can subdue in us, without doubt. Even appearing aspect of mistakes. Like the Karma who served Buddha, monk who served Buddha 23 years, and the Mara legend, the non-level, Mudeba, non-level, the unprincipled, the Hindus, other, that's which shows totally opposite to Buddhism, wrong path, not for noble truth, so opposite to that, basic path. So, which results only to be in samsara, not liberation from samsara, but only to be in the lower realm. Also, Kilon Lepi Karma, who served Buddha years, 22 years, 22 years, but you can't hear? What about my phone? I think my phone is, what do you have to say, lazy, or make much noise, what to call it? Making much noise, what's it called? What do you call? Lousy. My phone is most lousy. Sorry. So, Lepakama. So one day, I think I told you before, but so one day he was serving Buddha. So one day, one girl for So the girl offered a grain, one handful of grain, Buddha's begging bowl. So Buddha predicted to the karma, he will be Buddha in the future. He will be Buddha Tseme. So then he thought, wow, she gave just a handful of grain, but Buddha flattered her so much. Wow, he couldn't figure out. So he thought Buddha did so much of flattering her, but only one was offering a handful of grains. So then he thought, then he's been believing Buddha as a false, not Buddha. He's been believing, even Buddha, together serving Buddha 22 years, but he's been believing from that time Buddha's fault, not enlightened, not Buddha, false, didn't lie. Oh, so for 22 years, even though he served. So Buddha, so he has been in the hell for when the Lamas give teaching in Tibet. So even after now being in the hell, so great very negative. He has more faith. He's a Hindu guru. I think I told the story before. I think so. If he ate brown sugar, then he would die very easily. So Buddha said, don't give sugar, brown sugar. So, but then he misunderstood. He not misunderstood. He thought that his Hindu guru should eat should eat brown sugar. Buddha said to not eat, but there is harm to die. His Hindu guru, but he thought he should eat. So he gave brown sugar and he died. I think then was born a frog or something. When the Buddha was going for alms in the road, then he was born as frog or some animal in the road to make a noise. Something like that, you see. That's really. So he was a monk. He was offered service with the Buddha for 23 years. So like that. That's a good idea. So if you also get so Buddha said, if you don't, even with Buddha, but you don't devote to Buddha, because you have heresy and anger. When you see not correct devoting Buddha, then in the case, you see, even physically you are Buddha, but then from there you can be reborn in the lower realm. Well, Gautama Keshe Buddha mentioned that. So like that, so much it redeems the mind, but not the body being near Buddha. So like that, the emphasis the mind, practice the mind, not the physically being Buddha, not that. So it says, I just only, then I do the room. So like the lekker, the monk who served 20 years didn't matter later, non-levels in those other religious people. Then they see the Buddha. The Buddha itself finished all the mistakes of mind. All the mistakes of mind, all the development of growth, finished complete, and complete all the qualities. Buddha is like that. But these lekker and legend, they don't see that Buddha's quality. They see Buddha full of mistakes. They see Buddha full of mistakes. My negative karma, the obscuration, so heavy, the obscuration. So like who is bile disease, see the conscious white, but it's yellow color. You know what things yellow color. So So somebody, Buddha, who is free from all the mistakes, but you see Buddha full of mistakes. In the reality, Buddha doesn't have those mistakes. As it appears to you, but Buddha doesn't have those mistakes. Number 2, number 2, one way, the seeing Buddha in the mistakes, having mistakes, such and such, Buddha, for the sake of sentient beings, manifest Mara, even Mara, so forth. So manifested Mara, so forth. Buddha can also show that. Purposely shown, manifested, purposely shown, not nothing definite. Purposely also shown, nothing definite. Yeah, it also purposely can show that because, to benefit a sentiment. Then he says, until I'm free, from the heavy karma obscuration, even every single Buddha comes in front of me, except the present appearance that I have, ordinary appearance. Now, seeing things, everything ordinary, is in Buddha ordinary, very ordinary person, full of mistakes like that. Except this present appearance, I have no fortune to see the Supreme Holy Body, adorned with the holy signs, exemplification. Therefore, my Yongzhen teacher, my guide, the aspect of holy action, their holy action appeared as mistake. It could be my own nirkama hallucination, appearance of my own nirkama hallucination, or purposely shown to me. Therefore, however it's shown to me, in reality, so in reality, total cessation of mistakes of mind completed all the qualities. The infinite field, every single Buddha of the infinite field. This Guru is the embodiment of all. So that's the what to meditate. Meditation to see the Guru embodiment of all the Buddha, to see from one side the thought to see ordinary being mistakes, to finish that and to see the embodiment of numberless Buddhas. So then every action that they see pure, impure, every action that you see, or every action, then you see the action of Buddha, pure. Action of Buddha, so completes all the understandings, this mind directly to understand all the phenomena past at the same time, future, all the future at the same time, can read every sentence with mind, numberless sentences with mind at the same time, with the needs and sufferings of everything. So every single Buddha knows that you are listening Dharma, that you are listening my creator talk, and every single Buddha knows what you're doing, what you're thinking right now, and you're listening to my teaching. Every single Buddha knows. The night is now Tibetan Tuesday, only knows. Currently, the Matata Comatin Mandu or Junior, and Jatu the Tato and Virginia, Yawaka, Jalade, Tedramiche, Tonga, the Kangatonga, the Lunan, the Budona, Judge and Adrian, Laman, Yetata, and Tosun, let the weight of the children, Pandora, the good Tebek, and the Conti Kavaguchi, the Zulana, Mabalati. Kama tamba tujebe kandine tije igeran ije kawa tuje karimi kawa sumne untanumta yedemim karindine kange shawane bedan debe chinlar tune yamba chanso debe niche sanjutu zero tonyawa Lama nanje karuna kama tundo tsaya nikawa changwa lame tanda chawada tibe tunzi ije nipa yumse tamani karuna Tachenda kishinye titake zone lechebe chawa kwe tula tibe tibena ture taba tibe sangan nyamacho ne tue memba otu ngambe chechi chukana mari momba tibe tuna talman sawa tibe nyama kwe tuna tibe tute tamdi tuja bibe chere no seme wadu tato tibe tibe epama o There's a quotation from Buddhist laboratory, and the meeting of father and son, the Buddha. The text is a quotation, but unfortunately I don't remember the beginning part. So Buddha manifests, essence of Buddha manifests, even Mara, even manifests in Mara for some sentiments, even to benefit, maybe Mara, maybe for them, they manifest Mara to subdue, to help the Maras, even manifest Mara. In the form of animals, from a living person, from a full person, or all kinds of, there's quotations and all kinds. So all of that, the quotation, I don't remember the beginning part. So manifesting those forms to guide the sentiments. Without manifesting those forms, cannot guide sentiments. You have to show those manifestations. Jere nyeba dujene tedra jiten le tebe pende malula mechi tene na ya ko ne me ya jeba tuje nyeba duat. So anyway you see, even you don't have realizations in the Guru, in the essence, in the embodiment of every single Buddha, numberless Buddha, all the Buddha. If you don't have realization that thing, you see, if you belittle it, if you harm the Guru, if you belittle the Guru, then you belittle to numberless Buddhas. So even you don't see the Guru as Buddha, you see it all. You don't believe. You've only ordered the mind that's or the being that's you see to a separate being, the Guru and the numberless Buddhas. So see, but you see, but now Tende Gongla some channel Loma Chune ni Tado Duang Tops. It is inside international nectar. Tende Gongla some channel Loma Chune Yin Tende Tado Duang. Tende Gongla some channel. So thinking the Lord guide, thinking guide like this in this way, and then being disciple, then belittle to Guru, then always, then the tato then always experience suffering. So anyway, if you harm the Guru, if you belittle the Guru, then you belittle all the Buddhas. So that happens. If you're not believing Guru is Buddha, once you have made a connection with Guru disciple, if you don't realize, if you don't believe that, if you think the Buddha is totally, Guru is ordinary being, Buddha is something higher, even you don't see one is, but you see, you build the Guru, you cheat the Guru, you lie the Guru, whatever, harm the Guru. The same Nirgama tell lie to all numberless Buddhas, cheat numberless Buddhas. You create Nirgama same, that you belittle to harm to the numberless Buddhas. Even though you don't see the Guru, you don't have realization seeing the Guru or the Buddha. That's all the Buddha you don't. But you see, in your appearance, you don't know it's a hallucinated appearance, projection of your ordinary mind. You don't know. So it's came from that. The thinking came from your mind, projection in your ordinary mind, your hallucinated mind. And so that came from the Guru. So the Guru is ordinary, came from that. Not came from you, but came from that, the ordinary. So see, even though it's like that, but you criticize. Whatever you do negative thing, it same harm negative towards numberless, but to every Buddha. That happens. Then you have experienced unbelievable suffering this life, the unbelievable suffering after. Then they get reborn in the hell. The eight stages of hell. The number 8, which is the heaviest among the suffering of hell. Lamrim. So one individual, so if you finish, even that karma, not finish your karma to be in that realm, hell realm, that particularly number 8. Even this world end, because world begin, so this world end, finish, but another universe, there's a hell of another universe, so you get born there and you continue your karma. So you have to remember this. So anyway, this Tende Gongla Samchene Romart Tende Gongla Samchene Lama Juni Yenani, Yen Billis, Yenani, Nitato Dungan talks. All suffering. So this happens. So you have to think well. You have to think well. It's not only to realize Buddha, then you may. No. Even before, because you want to make connection, Guru and disciple. You know, that you say, even you receive Omahung, or even if you silver mantra lung, or Kazure, Kamaji, lung, or besides initiation, maybe just bows or origin. Yeah, even if you silver lung or mantra, or the yourself the disciple, that the Guru, that the connection is done. So, if you don't see all the Buddha, you don't realization, you haven't trained your mind in that, so you don't see. But if you make mistakes, that's heretical mind, anger, whatever, then such heavy harm to all the Buddhas. Also that shows it's important to all the Buddha. So that you have to know that there's not the person from here, but I think my read already. So important. So we must know this. Well, I think if you are not careful yourself, if you don't learn lamrim, this part of Guru, part of the Guru, if you didn't learn or learn Tantra, only Tantra, or didn't learn this part, didn't learn lamrim, did not know these things, and then these basic things, or only you want to Zogrim, Zogchin, or something very high, Chakra, when it drops, you learn interest that, and then you see, then you don't know the shortcomings, how incredible shortcomings by making mistakes, so you don't know. So then this like rainfalls, it happens, mistake with Guru. So, then even the Lord, this happens, even not careful. You have to guide yourself. You have to guide yourself. Main thing is you have to guide yourself. You have to look after yourself. So you have to know all these things. You have to know all these things to guide yourself. To look after yourself. You to protect yourself. Jeno you go to Chadanda or Kopan Monastery, Dozo Lunga, Kudirim, Latomria, Habalama, Nikos, Nature, Salama, Mirmoni, the Kashin Devichi, and never to know children. Tajungus on you. Mutoma men at Tandeva, they come to go out the corner, so I'm resuming departure, recognizing how this body is so precious, qualified to experience whatever. Mutoma Meneta Deva, Nekam to go out the corner, Yawata to do Lochamelan, Dutaji. She didn't do it in tens of Donayam, Paltene Gamia Mongol Jim, Galala Tago, Ulujam, Kakani, Lingu, Sotuju, Young Degalo, Tajinuju, Kajito, Love, Chitugulu. Regane dana chige de la la ne timon waju totere la me tuje ye ne to su ge jilete so jam li mi ye de do tu tu me ga wa sang wo pa tan ro da bi ru ye na ru re ma gong bo jam chede ne su la ne ba ni je tan jing ge la ma jam lam tang la ma do tang a do la nang lang do je bi lo je jam lo tan be jo la ru do jo se ko no tun jen ta da jam 전대제 다다 저와의 저지게 담에 된다는데 미다게 다리도 난다 대원자가 와자 좀 단지 지사무담도 예수벌이지 근데 파비림을 대단 저면 담에 되니 신도선의 워신 보지 영광과 대비비에 Tissunde mi vetunje tenega ngundol hadami babutun tabi pantubuzo tabachi tuejem kansamba shindo tenzandi tekawa me babutun nubanim singundo nguzi ngundo tambrama tseba pangala kawang tujeji tenami yonji yitenshi tumtejang tenje tela nemata nujule nele deba shindewa shindela yamba gotensu 영답의 생각과 지금 된다바 조장 뒤에 좀 대마제 제가 나지서 스크베도 아마려봐 땡이시 답에 되어 좀 내가 대상 뒤에 좀 된딩이 받아다 되어 군자군자들인데 말려 영론조 무슨 가방에 된디에 좀 두바는 그 감도 대베든디 변한조라메 라메라데나 추군이 수도든이 Yeshe Tsondro la tabanim tende je tajo tasa ni tenega wa kusan tajo tenega wa tajo kato jem tenshin do chi je la me di shin no la la tesum tenden de nyeba juga utu halam tore ta wa men do le den lende me tende la lende me te lende me tende la shimba chipte lamturi taba mendo le demi tedira shimba dile ba samna nyomba tato ni jide jujowa jola vodubra mejeba shino lendo le pioni norishi mele badanzo 다치대 저 장선데 제대로 장려 람renla tuyinjeme 바로 전에 된다죠 와줘야 자 So the great guru said you receive the peptine body much more excelled, much more special than which can do. So as I said, this peptine report we have, then which can do, not one which can do, but full sky which can do. Is there much? With even you have that much, cannot stop rebirth the Lord, cannot purify, cannot cause happiness, happy rebirth the next life, and cannot be free from samsara with that alone. Oh, you can't reach nirvana. With that alone, you can be free from Lord Nirvana, can be free from self-chasing thought, can reach enlightenment. The peerless happiness. But with in the body, you can achieve all the kasuri, purify the nikrakama of Lord, and then get your happiness, spiritual life, the body of the happy mind could bring the human body, their body, free from samsara. You know, the liberation must not, you can, and then even free from that, the great liberation, enlightenment. From this body, as normally I say, Milarepa doesn't have 1 rupee. Milarepa, who achieved enlightenment in the brief lifetime of the time, few number of years, he didn't have even 1 rupee. During his retreat, he didn't have even 1 rupee. He has only food to eat with the nettle, only nettle, nothing else, no salt, no chili, nothing. But he achieved enlightenment by following exactly to his Guru Mahaprabhu's, his Guru Mahaprabhu, who's the enlightened being, his advice. So like that. So therefore the human body is most unbelievable, for the precious, the most precious. So fill the whole sky, which grand jewel is nothing. fill the whole sky, gold, diamond, sapphire, nothing. Dollars, nothing. Compared to how precious this human body is. Even you found such a body, but you don't follow the path to liberation, higher birth liberation, including enlightenment. So it doesn't have those results. And then you live the life, just clinging this life, grasping clinging just this life. So if you think well, if you look at well your life, think well, this is crazy, totally crazy. So you have got human birth, immediately success for you, success for others. Total cessation and realization that you can achieve. You have total opportunity to reach it, but without doing this fast, it's like that you arrived in the land of jewels, which is called jewels, where you can pick up so many as much as you want, which is called jewel. You arrived in the land of jewels, but you're not taking. You don't recognize. You see, you arrived in the land where you can. How many jewels you want? Which you can jewel. You can take it, but not taking anything. So means you go back from this field where there's a lot of jewels. You can take how much you want, but then you don't recognize, you don't notice. Your mind is totally distracted, and then you go back empty. Go back to home. Your life go back empty. So this great incredible law shows him. So therefore, the advice here, because it says you put off, put off the works of this life, and then day and night, you follow the ultimate Dharma, lamrim. The main Dharma, holy Dharma, the greater path to enlightenment. You train the mind in that. And then the one time isn't say why Lama talks one time, Tajutaba, every freedom transitions, the him, the body that you found now is make it meaningful. And so when you got someone then talk about you and you're going to go say to tell you Kona Mata Walaya, Toba Minjudim, Chitin Rotam Toba, Jukavana, Sakuna, Samgelo Java, Sakavana. Then Rotava should look at good and do than using Tandu Church gets such a go to the Java chicken, the Tanjo Tawa to me, Jericho de Tanjo Tebi, you come out on Baba Dusenia, you control the Chaponto, the Janta Generation, Kenton the Chambrama Jordan. Simyamonia to tell, I'm getting later, Doctrine, then the coming never to. Jeve Damba Judena, Duzega, Duzega, Samanjungo, Ningatam, Candela, Sangantandu, Tansambo, Washington, Captoma, Limited, among us, draw such into Yadan draw touching it and shape it to Jama to then shape it to Ramasundum. Konyawa Yeda Tundri, Tanzo, Tangamota Mebala, Tangwata Mebala, then do Alami, Lucy, Nini, Tutusum. Sachawa can go Kosaro, Mountain District, Chetam, Yoshon Yatel, Mieta, La Chitama Yatozimin Chogo da Drama Chubani Manu de Chechaba Naniga Tanjava Kudamanyu de Tandala Gona Jawai Chigado Chian Usoka Ubugo Rubble Jude Shekala Sama Chabada Gomborani Gertoada Katamurundu Demasum Tengo Jepine Mambuja, Tenta Dulu de Comprasum, Tonta, Jurepe Gone, never gave it as on board to the Genie, the Latin, the Batum, Negamoji, Nebegonjela, Tenta to talk out in the Nimawala, chicken dollar or somebody. Jelly in the Latonda. La Rayo Lava Tande, Letele, Mombagana, John de Leja, Chita Jotan, Jangotan Jawa, Jalama, Tinjukundengo, Jodan Lamani, Dengo, Nanam de Sierra Dembagolo, Tempechola, Gundum, Totawa, Dunia, Gento, Jawa, Jamando, Zembetuga, the 30 years and Jukumbone, Undo, and Lemon, Tundele, Pomba, Jebeta, Image, almost Mandola, Pemba, Lamsaman, Tundela, Messenger, now definitely, death definition. Tedemianya Jona, 20 Jibet and somebody at the Metanu de Jigureta and the Sabes. They come to Coata, made it and doing reaching national and doing that Giovanni Lemon. Tonamge in the Saturn, the water, you can shoot the knitting and that is at the damage. On the base of the Tunam, the Yangado, the Lama, the second, should I give me two of them? Hatawa, you could use a Ponto, could you make Jangal Dudam? Takanga, Chivatom, and no longer to Jim, Jackamel, John Lumajim. Jimmy Major, Chitaka to my Jimmy, you go Chamagon, Tatana, Miguel Amadum. To the dots of education, I'm seeing them about you. They were saying, even the doctors. Maybe that was the best doctor, highest doctor then. Even give medicine, but can't stop the death. The immediate Lord was the cannot stop. So what happened in the past? Higher, lower in the world. Those are passed away. Now you see, they all only left it, main name. Only names left. Yeah, you can see when there's nothing, only name people talk about it. So even now, those who are living now, just microbeings who are living now, so us here was Namshina GM, in the time, there's nobody in the world. In the time, there's nobody of us here in the world. All dead, gone from this world. To tell negative Jimmy's, there's nothing life to edit. And the life what we have, it doesn't last even a second. There's a split second. So you finish constantly, running out. Example, butterfly. Example, butterfly. So the life becomes shorter while you're doing a tree. The life becomes constantly, split second, the life running so fast towards death. Run so fast towards death. So then that means you create most karma, negative karma. Even the virtue, even correct, but we're very weak or destroyed by anger, heresy after it's done. But even create, but very weak. So mostly negative karma and be strong. Because you rejoice after that. I've done, and you gave harm to somebody, able to speak bad words to somebody, you rejoice. And so see, so fast to go in the Lord realm, go in the hell realms. So fast. Even during the cup of tea, so many seconds life, finished, gone. It's just 7 minutes, 7 seconds life, finished, close to the Lord realm, close to death, close to the Lord realm. You know, so like that. Even during PP, you know. So many seconds life, finish, run, close to death, close to the Lord realm. So, yeah, so like that. While eating food, same. You begin to eat it, so my life is gone. Oh, so like that, you know. So while you're coming, going out and coming in, but so what's life? Run close, very close to death, into the Lord realm. So if you didn't practice Dharma, so doesn't know how to practice Dharma, doesn't have no Dharma, or even doesn't, there's no Dharma, but intellectual, you know, just, but you don't practice. So your mind didn't become Dharma. Your mind didn't become Dharma. So then your mind didn't become Dharma, then only non-Dharma, non-holy Dharma, and all Dharma. So like that, so life finishing so fast while you're doing something, while you're talking, while you're like that. So, the whole conclusion is how important to practice Dharma, to purify negative karma, if you have created negative karma, to purify. Medicine, how you to practice Dharma, the whole importance comes on that. And the whole answer is that. The mind to be Dharma. That's Modoe, because you say, as I chose do the Mechiva Chigurandi, Epagotian, with them, Sangava Juramanti, Petty Chivating to get him in the Chile, Motive and the Katuya Igachi when they took him, Tatana, Shat and Trologen, Dolodim, Timidation and Jugana, the Milam de Chisam, Adawachat and Susan, the Penny Meditation. Dame to you do dona. Tan you dimity goji, tan you dimity goji. Napenja rotism de Salama Niso Diane, Chisabe come near Tamna, talk long year, Chavini to come. Today I'm sitting in a church to die, sushi, something in my name. Chakam, Matana, Tendera Sanjan go to the chair. A Jinjitome, what I never cheated and call long ever knew the chicken and never told a chicken. So now, dead driven, but actual time is undriven over the one. Tang about Mutamata to the ring, it was all the Jaganese second about the meeting everything. So, not only death, definitely, but even today, mind is separate from the life, mind is separate from the body. Life is stopped, you see. Then the body is a cemetery, the body is carried as a cemetery, and the mind is in the part of. So, uncertainties can happen. One tell one tell a pame to watch la tell ring the Chitanda Gajo Goriment and some little and never Tunga do Yava Children, you do your ultimate. Chitanda Yava Tandem, Simedanga do the regime. Satung do to young larum. Satung to the young larum. Should go to put a meeting. They come back to the Daidam. Lugana Chata Sungatin. Other Lucana Chata Sujime. Min Chiwata. Nemendes get a she done. Tungere, Tondakijosa, China chicken Tiriman, Tinamanga to Tinchi. Situate Kendrugation, Timmy and Nuban and Pure. Tentele, so we get it. Semira to Jawata, Memory to Jawata. Singing and chicken to Jun, Sunday, chicken to Junam. Sunday and chicken to Junam. This is between eating Jim, Lara chicken as a lunganum. Some metabolism to the chicken do the day, some decision. The standard to get some bargain. Mendagolas and sorts in the Petrona watching them. Then Chunga to Majin, never watching daughter. Such a she got also Chigato Jigan, Lutaman, the watching. To the imaging about him. Telula, Nemetinia, that is an agriculture of Name. Tila on you to the time and that you didn't need because on the Sanjana Chevy together, teaching about the join him. Come on, one time and that's a Jula measuring. The last one, tomorrow, the dawn time, sun rising, the time and your next life. Mind body, next life, the intimate stage, mind body, which will come first? No sure. The tomorrow dawn time sun rising, or your next life, the intimate stage, body mind, which will come first? Not sure. Therefore, then do the holy Dharma right now. So when you die, then only Dharma order can help. No family, relatives, friends, or no possession, not even those bodies as well. Nothing can help. That is the Yeshe Tsondro, therefore the practice only Dharma. That is the embassy, that is the Yeshe. They come to the German, so Joda, Tantuza Tibera, Amen. She does very generous, young to work on I am. Not a lady, teaching my Jibba than them. Turning the Jibba, they managed to send them. Some get a little near Ruach, I may Tendele Chivitigate, Lurantini, Demi, to the Pimeto Bonnet, WMS, Meta, 30 years, Milamantan, the Java to them. Changing what and do lamrim, Nepal, and do Kopan and then never Chinjilum. They mentioned on the hot saplings, what called the metro, the saplings of hell. Jamani 2018 the Meta La Shine Gajirame Balinga the Jamaican to our check, children and doing on Talna, here to us with everything. Tinny budget me, so was Jinny Java, one year just a passage or on a matter. Tanto Meji Bana, Tawata, 자체를 주와 특별한 일을 요구를 구시해서 양주나님 신전대다 변신을 레레 지원하죠 천재지라 준위전에 칼에 지나면서 그 집에다 용되면 라야 저지나 보존에 행하지 도마고 모르냐 지나나니 신지지오지를 오버버진 저세버 사실은 니어지를 잡았다 장데 집에 르라 나왔는 제자만도 말하다만해서 대나도 전제시 되게 동안이 지저만나니 되게 이제 따뜻한 쪽에 동나와 전에리에 다와데 치리베 지지르게 주람범 자제 중고정보로 주네 부진신도 라버트라 칼레도 제른다로 왜는 저다체 말하다 왜 제자 신전대다 니지 도제 저발레 자가 매제 보다는 지단 이름이나 저네 대마다도 고야드네 건도한테비 네메바 매제르니 군도 되지 무증업에 이젠다 천안이 라바자서 신대야 원지 미세사제 담티베 보내주제 지우르지 정보보나마 군니 라발라 매제르니 저게서 지르도 바바냐네 저게도 그래서 뭐에 브레정사 지금 담았으면 버지증 자리에 말씀의 신호와 다음에 루라 것이 용도지 저선 전부 정력의 낭도 정신을 탈지기를 사실 때문에 잡아게 되는 제동 나는 조제 권리를 바람에부 지루한데 샤바를 가라 두바마메 동보지대 냠다 주지 깨진 바에 심전이 되죠 자세 시마라도 대대 말에마다 잡도 라바는데 저기를 라버즈를 해야죠 아니 제정으로 전에 진짜지 부어지 신제 집이 시도전에 제제 바람에 가져야 돌람바와 가르주저 거와 건네는 now how to meditate the hell sorry the surrounding not the material surrounding yeah 신양타베 냐외도 신양타베 닝만지 보레리 구이지로도 니고와이 니와시 신지와 제데 메모르원에 분노와 감사제 잡아제 데베제나 데줄제네레 그러면요 지에세 담네로다 남바제네 dimmer면 증데 네데 담들 네베 주네 부이가라 두와 주저든 신도네베라리 존네 근저다베 람간지 강마자데 dum부를 저정데데야 제고오지 런저메 나솔레네 지마된 정거베 신레네베라리 말라디 라니레지 미냠다 살라길들루자티 조제자 자마리게 나서제자 되게 드마르바지 저네 동보를 받지 조대베데 드마 특르수제 법제기도 승벌지베라더니 라비 카다제기 주제망벌고 너네 고슈네 민제룸 사제 주주라도 바베 줄라라메 제젠보 롱롱코에 난도 루네샤라 바바 군제 줄런데 자마 이와다네 자주 좀 외제호임 이외 지로 주준데 민저 자주 지나 자주 지로 근질네 주제 제제고 우리만잖아 두려다네 정은 다 스제냐와 저동하시도 메시지 대야윤이 조tam이 잠가와요 조자 지심에게 되지만 조드스나 난다음 존나 신들지다미에 주예진 베베제 시예심니 빈보함지 정의도 남은지신 디 하주문지디 콜서 Zel. Tia Mache, Tingal Nene, Bate Deban, Tare Nawa, Tawa, Oshi, Tara, Chiga, Jim, Chuba Kari, Yosu, Kola, New Tundu, Kaya, Buyu, Tadu, Napi, Mabeti, Lunda, Chedani, Kame, Chibolani, Dacha, Good Nation, the Kunjela, Happy Chu, Jata, Mando, Tigo, Dun, Chidasm, Ajosan, Jive, Jajin, Mojan, Soyan, Tam. Tare Teluni Moda Mabo Tawada Shinzo Taveri Chaka Doja Mayende Dingle DJ Bawa Dingle DJ Bawa Tinel Dingle DJ Bawa Tinel Loja Dire Chunga Yete Chu Dinge Tese Shinde Nishu Josana Today, we get Dengji Dena, who then Mrs. Som Namin the present suffering. Shia Tene, me, Legion Ida, Shita Lindio, Pazanga Deba, Naya, Nene, someone such as them. Mrs. Adrian, the Mrs. Adrian, the Indiana, the Demon. Quinjalone, don't send a Kagamoto, Lada, Tia, Donde, Jusum, Tona, Jiji, Joanna, Mijo, Chula, Jesu, Chicondamina, Yanana, the Shanti, Katometa, Membata, Megandona, Yadana, Sanja, Sume, Jimin, Nangaji, Luzanto, she to that. Kani Kameta, Junior, Dumbarwa, Dumbara, the Bala Babi, God. Secumni Jankar, Mijon, Kanye Barrete, Babi, Kane, Jabra Meta, and the Otame, Segoni La Diva, Yuna, Meditating, Savatane, Duwakan, Miriban, and Tijulim. Bavi Gane Diba Meta and the Atomic Sequinella Diba Yuna May in the design. Sabatania Tuaka, Mirabane Sigula, Genius and Shanti Sinava, Juana Tola Zova, Metantina Bashing, Metantina Bashing Jolly Sambi, second Juggle Talk. Shenya Ludi and La Chavia Setu, Juber Tingle, Rangal Rangal Jim. Yatu Dabi Jantala Gunde, Nimigo Jantam, Deba Tanja Jazwa, Commission Kaji, Timothy Jam, Debia Rutuna, Tijetun, and Shan, Tijunta. Sada Gunye Tanya, Mrs. Shizu, Kumayo, Tuanta Bota was Tijan, they are in the time. Mia Daji Shadow Jebi, Longa Jam. Madonna Kaji, Tiria, Mitiche, Suan, and Nizigana Jisuata. Now I had to discover the animal. Shinto Mamba to the nation get the chamber chosen. Ogasachi together to Ria, the Johnson. Mangana Zoria, Pumba Tarapum, Budra, Majim, Chicken, Good, Jangan, Chicken. Kudu Janga Ganame Mibikumuni Katurami Najuna Magajiti Chingomesim Gashieni La Sageto Chin Lala Muratianda Lala Saduljan Nichi Chanti Mandamunende Kaji Tili Chuamiji Chuamandu Chevasa Shaba so Suru Mirna Suki Nazo Suki Savasa Mede Kujin Omega Shone Goldan Debatan Buddha Ombachada Jadi Botan Jos Shinzuka Tugamo in Brahma Bra in Brahma Chiban Tian Tendrin Wajuni Kawatamatu Katamatu Katamam Karba Tum Heji Wange Suju Tulan Some whatever to him. 그냥 신들은지 두모난도 난단도 제님이 제마지워 들으되 들으로서 그지잖아 지들스. Now about practicing refuge. Refuge. Tadanya Baba Tunditagi Misetunga Sotadanim Sotuma Motosine Kanjela Jesu Sonia Jovinitsum Kunjo Sumanje Chitimane Chine Jibati Jo Jamadi Singing Chistawabo Gidin Jidriva Chuju Yelumagajan Mazola Nigon name. Desumodena, Jurung and the Judani, Tobacco, Jurgen, Medending, the Yavazula, Bear chatting as on Nerona, the Zenguchi, Oji Jabi, and then the Javam. Conzo Desantin, Desantena, Jimmy TV, ten and the Jundro, the Lord singing the one lion. Tis all the like a jet to do it, then there was so. Tadara Gundu Sula Javachin the Yamdala, a Chusiano, Tombaricas, Tenda, Shizela Chenda, Jamaja, the best one yet, the last and Jesu, many Magabajota, Chalaka Chamber, Between Dola, this is some direction, the Messi, Samalaya, Tamichi, Chichi, Tamichi, Ritam, Comula, so upon the Kovata, Gideon Jabso, Mudeso. Other thing I told me, Chadame, Janame, Tazamaja, Babi, Gideon Waterme, Sosuma Benta, Chinagation, and I also just draw autumn. Couldn't be to do Sadan Tabe, Pujambo, in Jesus and Bedroche, Chozo, Jesus, to go out to our good Jason, good Jenim, so developed of chamber water and base animalism. Someone and tries to draw that to get Jeremy to dinner. Doesn't matter to the motor, negative good. The run under the sun that you it is a possession of a and Jimmy. You drew me to have me, Jimmy. Chisama doing the Piasan, you may have so many kids on the Gulandagi, Dharma Chao. Now generate faith in the karma, this is result action. And you do the Latina, Rangi goes on Landi Rapta, and the Kanaliki Judo Tamala, Ticheba, Tembalamaku, the Mujeto, Nijim. Sabelle, Yedu, Yeshin, the Jawabina, Tani, the one good to a la beta, Tia Benash, the Chimbo, Tamata, and the Lazo. Sana Dabi, you go in Matu to the Chawadish, and you to do it to just to India, Gdini, Lena, Jim, Tim, Jimmy, Zanu, Zanu, Jimmy Major, Jimmy, Sam, do it, Jimmy. Jigga, modernism. Teratame, that was do it to Dalejum. Sam, mother would do one between the academic name, my son. Do it to do I am doing them. Majabada, Kadamagana Machana, the Machelia, Dr. Majoro, Samantha, Margaret, the wood may sour to watch and go as about to Jinjia, to Brahma, Jonah, do the message, what's our Because about the Jumbrama Juna, do it about 2 years. Shimmy Sabah Sharuji, the Jay, Jimmy Sabah Sharuji. Seven damna, seven the vacation and do them, so watching what's about Junji, Genji, and do with the watches. Simmy Sama Jim, Simmy Sama Shasoji, Taji, Genji, Tawajin, Tuduna, Jimmy Tawajum, Tilly, Susan, was a busy, was a much better. Taba Namaya, Girl, never dear Jim. We don't make it in the ram, make it in the name. Yatamo in the Mada Bodo to do on the today. Suction to cheat, suction to cheat, and you do it down. Suction to cheat, and you do it. Kibang or something, my team. Chantu do la. Such a major judge, Namega didn't do the video. Kulanda Zopa Lama just another chain of those. Now, how to vintage milk ever bring human being suffering. The Saturday born Galabana, one day, Nime, good to my own so happy. Ten the Amadona, Lang and Red Tambarajuja, to say veterans, Madonna, Rajambe, you need them. We don't to say veterans, Madonna, long and do a temperature, they very much. Then they need a day come to one genie, minimum another lazar, do a mezzanine, Simbuyunga, Tirit of him, watching the Renating watching the continue, Samuel, Guneji, no my age, Jalamola, to one, Tenelli, and the Melody, look at the garden. I read to the Daniel David came to Margin in the when I'm all doing another to without Simbi, Tisset of him, was doing it. Luni Tiwash into Kunti Chamin, Guneji, Maya Cholmosola, Tibet, what was the Tenelli and American Lungi to the Hadende, Review to Washington to Timitan TV Godari. Tajan TV, 2 hours again, that you know the name. Mendoza, touching baby, dear to Andy. Ayana, the Shnuru de Luni, too much to go to 7 you could need. 마에 저러면서 때문에 동안 또 말을 전해내지 남에내지 이런 것도 같은데 리베중에서도 재미다 중에 고달래 자전 때문에 좋아서 그냥 다시로 되네 매저중을 다시 밥에 집에 동안 들이지 나게 나제스는 나게 나제스는 심주랑 리포아들 누구를 자진들의 소스 개념도 주도했더니 미세중한 자신 밥에 집에 동안 들이심 나게 나제스는 대신 뷰랑 리포아들 누구를 떠나가신 든들 양의 고야 든들 가진데 모두야 군대들 샤보드님은 진저동안 자신 밥에 집에 동안 들이지 나게 나서 신을 대름 리보와자 누구도 아니면 떠나가신 데모도야 군대 저도 집에 님의 급제 보디로 좀 소련 도전 살이 매매지 지금 미소제도 나와 매전도 지금 진진이 신춘자장 주단 주에 주니즘 누구도 떠나가신 데모도야 군대 저도 집에 님의 급제 보디로 소련 도전 살이 매매지 대중중에지 미스메로 나와면서 담도 가신 시님 사존다제 주단 저가지고 군지며 전남도 집에 미래 지와 주냐며 동아침배니 신치에게 동안대 좀 정아집에 니가 다들 구디 그제만들은 수잡아서 소식인 데미지 오지말 이거라롱와 집에 오면 돼서도 하면서 니게 숭하다도 하나씩다도 다잘라 좀 저라마다지 강가를 참에다 누게마다면서 니지왕게 니로는 주고도 주근들지 이면대외인 진대진대지 와도 나시게 지지는 베타에 동안들이 아비게나다 이젠다게 치다가려 조심 근데 잡으였네 먼저 담아들지 멤베 마베름 제모도란도 라체 좀 베르다지 니제 고에트네 지지고에랭도 지는 랭에도 질라니 그래서 멤베 마베름 도모도란 좀 베르다지 니제 고에트네 고시랭도 지메지 지메쇼 칸네 담에 지가 메지 신제 뒤에 줄어든 나서마가가 뭐니가도 가 어디 주자 니는 저한테 왜냐면이도 되지 내저 잡에 갈라요 저 뒤에도 니지 지도 안 되지 하자가 나제르시 그것이 나와이 바가수야 두아마변도니 베가메데 신데다다 중에서 데미 지지지 와서 시디미도서 안데니 내고님 지제양 버진도 되게 이런 저거도 참 라메 바토와 주제 등이 마에 제드미도 이동데 나도 뭔가 제제네 지마빈지 지메지 나도 뭔가 제제 지메난데 일라데 짐베아버짐 자야 해진데 뭐지 세자스 스나마치게 또 Now the meditation, the third devils. The Vela Namanajuru, the Ponto, Lover Richie, together, Lord, the Redani, the Lord, yes, the Redan, Mr. the Niagara, Lord, just think to do it, I without any corruption, me do it to them, call out to tell me, you do it to a ticket, and then loud the activity is in them and never teach the kids in the and then let do no under this to no name. You do need a conduct this under teaching the bone of that is everything. To our children, into a church against them and how much they kids in the gently do a nigga to the nigga cut. Season draws children the bone, sun is the brother, door changing, conductive and a young way to that nature which those who are several channels may put out of them. Helena Joda. Luni Tola, Seve, Dola, Sunabunja, Sunatorazim, Hajin Logic Chang, the way to the 2 years of London, Pisaduan, the Tamara Tabel, the children told the world to such a theatre, Cindy London to Jimmy Judge, and the and this one, how to meditate the formless realm, how they suffer.
Lama Lama
po Lama Ye Lama Nam La Che Baba.
Any question in the break time?
On an everyday level.
How to keep a good heart.
Yeah.
Yes. Huh? Yes. Yeah, well, I mentioned the other day, there are many people in the West, you see, it doesn't accept, doesn't know the reincarnation karma, but many people have a very sincere mind, good heart. You think of first if the other people to help, you think the first other people to help, rather than think of their own happiness. You know, so the natural good heart. So there are many people who sincerely can't help others in the West. Yes, I told the other day. There are many, very sincere. Often Nisona says, if you want to live the life selfish, be intelligent selfish. And be intelligent selfish. That's the good meaning. If you're going to live a selfish life anyway, then be intelligent selfish, not fully selfish. So that means intelligent means don't be fully selfish. If you want happiness, you want to be loved by others. I mentioned the other day also, you want to be loved by others, you should love first. What causes others to love you is first, if you have to love to others. You have to open your mind to love others. Then the others will love you. So that's a very simple example. Very simple example. If you want to be kind to you, you should be kind to others. You are some not kind, very selfish. They expect everybody to be good to you. How is this possible? That's not possible. You see, you be kind towards others, then due to the cause, the result, the others will be kind to you. It works like that. Karma, cause and result. You be kind to others. The result from that, then others being kind to you. So that's normal in the world. That's in the Buddhist. Yeah, so that. Then you have to know the intelligent selfish, what it only says. Not fully selfish. So that's correct, yes. You know, of course, the good heart, not thinking, not thinking your happiness as main achievement. No, main achievement is the others' happiness. You know, others' happiness, others' peace also. That's main achievement of your life. You see, so when you do that, naturally your happiness will succeed. One walk to success. So you kind to others, you help others succeed your wishes and success. Success, the happiness of others. Success is the happiness of yourself. One action, two goals. I often say, this is very true. So you try. That's very true. Then you live like with selfish mind. Whole life selfish mind. You only think, when I can be happy, when I can be free from this problem, that problem, in the whole life, no end. Then after death will come. That's it. So then I'm sorry. Then after that, very happy, very not happy but heavy. Lord, can't think, can't express, all like that. Think about the change. So when you change your mind, think about others. In the road, you see. Yeah, you see, when people think only when my happiness, my problem. They say even though in the road, when the person walks alone, then he squeezed here, like this way, squeezed, nothing else. No, in the mind is think about others' happiness. Oh, like that. Like that. My happiness, my problem. No, nothing, no end. No end. You die with that thought. So you can never enjoy your life. So when you think about this, remember I told you, in the England, young man, he suffered depression for 25 years. He went to many hospitals, only by he discovered himself, even working in the garden or for others. When he changed his motivation, then his depression went through 25 years, recovered. Only then, remember, keep it in the heart. Body, the good heart, thought of others. Even the depression is best. Is best. Best. Then you go to hospital, this hospital, you spend $1 million, and then nothing happens. Now that's in your hand. If you practice good heart, it's right there. You see? Right there. Peace, happiness, right there. So when you change your mind, good heart, you see? Send the Dharma practice, is it? It's right there. Peace, happiness, right there. So so problems go away, right there, you see? So So they said, I went through, I said, kindness to others. I've spoken so much kindness to others. How others precious, how others kindness, how all your happiness depends on others. You have to think that. Yeah, so that's it. If more you know how the others precious to you, kind to you, then you will kind to the others. Yes, yeah. So, then you will become kind to others. You understand? So that's it. Okay, all right. Goodbye. Oh, this is gone. The English, when reading English so small letter. Now before I can read, I can write Tibetan, so tiny writing. The man from Switzerland, Uli, he always takes petrol. Says, he gave me this pen, water doesn't destroy. But anything that I write notes in Dharma books, after some years it goes to disappear, so water damages. But only the pen from Switzerland, he gave me pen. So I can write so tiny, and it's okay. I can see it doesn't water, doesn't damage. But note, it the best thing. So then the English so tiny, also then the Tibetan so tiny, and it makes it also bigger, it's better. Now the suffering true. Now the suffering of the tree. The pomri. Come on, na dungal the dung. Do you remember Panya Palanyal? Dungal Dani Nibeta Wanyamatan the Ribachi, Chibonella. Tanto digitunga zumite tatu nevera chini la yang chi tong izin la da mi tanza ji de wi to jin kala din chai su ji ta bele to semana la ya nya wa yi to ne zo lo ne dong nya wa dong nya dong la na jema to re pa jo de me de vera chini now the six chapters suffer sometime. Tada choose choose again the Tana get Kurakadalami Langbang Nawagaya Malutu double age Terang my Misun Dayang Tidin from Bajam. Mumenya titi taya tama joni ya solan kol titi ya da ya meti ya tama share gaji jure abeno jara idenjim tama gojo tola on jure na maji etno go ojim linjire na jeng da jone na ji ma be kumbonye haye do zero la jene na maji samju na tasa 현재 강자 니도네 제나마시 장암바로아치 토리포모데 제제남 지냐존데 게즈 저도 dom드랑하다 김 기념체메 우바체메 이제 다자는 그 주자 주저 되어라는 기회금도 기회 본도 돌아이들 왔지 주제 저다 로제자제 그 원년고라죠 정도 되시는 저버진 제라니 지금 마예세네 부당 제제제 벌어지면서 참바주나 도진 제라 이들을 영어제주 문제라에 가다 제전 문제라에 가다 제전나 좀두지로 제대 미에네나 고생해서 제다로데 디벤댕알아 지베장데 도다랍종냐 지진세베도 담만드는 맘에도 안되지 냐와제네 상조도나 스무근에서다 지마수 재미자수감 보나지된 정계심 동안 주진의 지만자도 전에 마소나 다도 전나 지금이 이제 잘해서 사진 전디 짐바라치네 되다 주주 지조좀 저르체베라도 장자 저치마 예자 돈메다니 명어 수나나 동화메바네 시진이 저리 단예관계 오늘에 벌었음 나 뒤집어 사본 점자 대다 동아 진을 때만 나왔다 맞지 그는 사제 도안대와 나왔지 동안가 대와 나왔네 랭고이 되면 제라도 예 동가 다도 선반이죠 도난다게 구전 구가 되지 되고 하면 연례 부문연례 본다 지중고 지지 대회감에데 부모들의 단념왕의 정왕도 예지 팀에도 아니면 군제 자매 기자단데 세라제메 기자네 동라 군장들이 시대자가 나제 소가 동안 예든도 좀 도하다네 지에 동안 줄에 주지 좀 주정이네 레님 주니네 온주를 때문에 동안은 대지 부모동아 권제 조조대 모두나 간조를 강도 제자 때문에 동도네 봐 도승가라진이라 되고 아마지에 단에 그에 돌아들라 나는 남지다 와줘 그에 전에 잠바단 더 줘발라면 좀 Now the evolution of samsara, how you wander in samsara, how you circle in samsara, then how to practice the path to liberation, free from samsara. Remember I told you, I haven't heard, there are thousands of religions, but I haven't heard the tales of how to overcome, how to be free from suffering to birth, suffering from old age, suffering from sicknesses, suffering from death. All the details, how to actualize path, how to overcome this. I never heard. The Buddhism is all there. Like you see in Kaswari, car, all the machines, what is needed, the watch, all the things, what is needed to able to tell time, TV or car or everybody. So like that, just tells on the path. The tells what you don't like is death, what you don't like is sickness, what you don't like is old age. So that's why in the West to make so many times you go and make up. So Buddhism has all the distilled parts, all the distilled, you see, to actualize. Oh, I never heard it. Oh, it's all in there. But those things you have to check. Those things you have to check if you are smart. So I told that this Russian group, you see, come to check to them this people able to meditate during the time of death, as in after breath stopped, everything. Able to sleep, meditate, or later on the Buddha passing astrology, so able to meditate without smell body, without nothing smell body. Even the body is very very nice color, kind of white, very nice color, and until the meditation is over, there's no smell. There's smell over from the body. So they want to show the West scientific proof of that. How you do this, but it's not as uncommon in the West. Knowledge, uncommon knowledge, unknown knowledge. So there are many mentors. As Tsondro said, in Tsondro College, there are many months. I told you already why it's happening. So like that, main thing is about the whole ground, basic ground, strong Guru, there is always strong Guru devotion, also the Guru. So that I think that's very practicing Gwe Samajayam and Hachara about three spiritual stages. Then that's very, like that. So even you are learning, even you don't know about debate, even you are not learning, not intelligent. But many, not intelligent, many, not know much Dharma, philosophy, so much, but they're humble, they live good lives, so that's not about with the meditation very happily. So then that gives happiness to many monks in the monastery. So usually the person does not much Dharma, kind of visible, but at that time all the person becomes very famous. Everybody rejoices the person. So there are many monks like that. So this is something what we don't hear from Harvard University or Oxford University or all those things. You don't hear that. There's enough freedom on the life. You understand? So I told the Russian people. So they came here, they did taking all the monks, teachers, the main teachers, teaching them, all the monks every life. So they did taking, and they wanted them to do on reputation missions, but I'm sure nothing. There's nothing to help with by myself. Just like empty container, empty container, nothing inside. So yeah, so it helped them very much. They did experiment, many monks here, and they was very happy. They were very happy. So they did other places. So I told them that's not enough. That's not enough. You can get some explanations from the monks how they're able to do, yes, but that's not enough. I said, you should learn how to overcome, how to be free from death, how to be free from death, all that, how to be free from birth, not to be born again, sickness, really. So I told them, that's first there's suffering, samsara, first one, suffering, pain, how to be free from that. They must research on that. What is the path for that? Oh, that they should study, that they should research. That's the, you see, that's the real thing in the world to show in the world. So anyway, so they were so happy. They want to do. They want to continue. So I have to get them to places where they meditators will experiment. So I think they're very happy. They're on that. So it's very good. So they open mind. So it's very good. Tisi jega na je suke tuan yu tingi tuan tani jiwe tuan chule chukuti chukchuru nye ne le nye hong ju teme tuan yera chuna tichiri pumu tuan kunze chiwa chukde mo tuan kapsu churu kanto je ja teme tuan tuan ne mo tuan sun chira che nyere dewe kao che tani kyo chara tili na ne da che tani nam chiga tawa churu tesa tunde teta rawam Mebari Juda, Kameta, Otato, Workone, Dumasunje, Basa, Mebari, Never dear, Junior, Jim, Tom, Nigato, Tom, and Nigabone, no, I never thought him to change the church to see a chatanti. Dear, let her let her go. Tichi, Tante, Madonna, Sile, Medo, the other. The Vechera Kin in the Gajala Vechera Labuja, Tiara, Chingu, Tiana, Tamen, never she with her. Yawachin as a man, Latin, Tintin Lava, Gotin, Tian, Tejem, Chalana, and Missy, the Gotun, let them well up to the Latin, TJ, my Tintin, you go there, Shiralabe, Nemra Road, what ways are to the Metawa Tawa, John Tevata, Lavation, nothing down to Nandi, Java, Govajeta, Jabaya, no one to see Nimbo, Temba, the Tomaji, let them. The Metonjo to Jajan, the Yachita, Javaka, and I want to that, and better was another thing of those who to wallet to give it to so now, this reasons why I want to follow to the greater path, to the capable, greater path to the great capable. Tata lava sulala na lamna. Rangi tibe tole tume jasim de koana la misamba. Rangi dele tuji tamba ne magatora towa yambone. Rangi jida jeba jijim. This is equalizing yourself to others with others. Important practice. So you want the happiness, you don't suffering same as others. So equalize them by thinking there. So need to obtain happiness and to be free from suffering. It is exactly the need is the same as you want all the sentiment that others want. So you will ask them. Tiang Tanda Joa Jagum, Danya Pamana Chende, Dala Chada Dalunda Nila Chawadum, Payment Dola Tanga Jimmy, Tanda Daruna Wanda, Mundelanda Tomache, Mundelanda Mando Majesm. We may search into a town was a Pemba region of a collision. Mundelanda Mando. Much it is, mother. I may associate a Jamasum, Pebble number one, telling into an hour to get them. The day at Tama Sudan, there's also more sour here, and that's what I'm talking to that Bama. Now I desire just tell to Mountain, and I saw them. Junior tree, and nobody was at the land. To a Pendapaya, Tanda, the Jiro to them there. Kala to the Hala down at a time. Tanya Chana is a major and didn't get into me. And they're done in a wine vision of a bedroom. Kaya made a Tanya to the Horizon Latin. When they did you go near Jawan, Pamra Machi to bedroom. When they need a bedroom, to learn Nijip and Nijip and Jimmy Cha. So how do you mean this all send the bedroom, mother? On us and Jantam to do another game of Ruju, Ragay about Tomata, but on the mean good on the Jew. Condes, the edges and the game of Jim, and not the some jam damage. Rangay John, maybe it's all the agents, simply this money. Juju turned out to do me to Lulang by yet I'm in her. Just down to get a Java, Maji Gondi Condolan, but I'm never give it. Tandera Gamaru, better continue to miss one the Coaching Road, and Jay, but no Yenny, you need in the Washamalanda, Peter Mabuda Chinsu. Chamajan, I am out on Jason, looking to what they were not to what they can take him much of the jet and not the mine. Shinning away said that to get Chipping Machine, Chipping Machamatum, to the Jama Machada, not remember kindness of them. On a Jama Tiji, Magenti, yet I'm walking on the jungle. Chisalana, Dara not was another. Dara not a person, Chimbo, and Sato Sonia, Kangata, Meba, Penamadeja, Nana Ben, Tejetunga, Soka, Naya, Gatung, Lamechemba, you know, and never to the Ona Tini, Jana, now, Tian, did the Maganti, Tambo, Dagu, Muchiba, Chidalana, Genoda. Dosana do Jalan and Jodo on the Lanodo, Dalano, Bosan, Water Sanoda, Kacha may bet another Jana Benevim, Tanya, Tejetunga Soga, Naraya, Gatuna, Mitemba, Jinu, Nebacheta, whatever, so I told my Jeba Jone, Babus, never, and gave me some to Ami, Pinanda, water, my Mishaba. Tanya, about the Tiny, about him, so hot. Tian Lujo, what do you say? Say you to judge and be good, and to say get them put the same on the room. The yes, senor, never die, Meton Wayala, I push so much. To the media, some make a day, many person. Even patients to get Machian Sejibale, Nale Amara Nawada, Tane Shele Amara Chuazo, Necha the Church, and Erimia Salute Tono to Lutulus, Chadu, Kurdan, to do a second to do Nazarene, Jimmy, Baba, Kunyapa Medon, La Damadi. Chedicona Mazazir, Mamboyani, Jan, the Jan was doing the Mirror, Negatan to do Tetation, the Jan, military, being a Joe. Java, Chivican, the gear, and the system, the same about them. Now, repeating how to the meditation order, how to repair kindness. Da do de da la jin xin de jin tian de zhe me ba ya bu wa de ne ma de de jin so Timajam, Yamo, the Jabataman, the Lama, but the Chinimi, Ichi, during the Chonamaya, what to the road, which are going the Journey again. The Gamajamang, Lucia, the Theatre Bella, do a charge about them. Now, how to maintain loving kindness through the mother's choice and the they are again, dear Namadjan, but the Iju, Kavaramashi, Sheba Namajan, the Wamitella, Dujan, and Wanga to Nanu. Teaching Matile, Tangamisi, Tangan, Namana, Tato, the Bonten, Dunga, and Dunamajan, Dendunamajan, Dunga, the water, Toliango, Yet, Tenan, the Dagunji, the water, the Jura, the Jura, Lamsana, Madame, the Jamaru, the Magati, how to do compassion. Teaching the go to women to young, but you eat you and make you how much. She jammy bon, the basic things they do not desire suffering, but they don't know. Most of them don't know what is the cause of suffering. So they wanted to keep busy all the day and all whole life. So busy is the cause of suffering. But what wish the happiness. So total opposite. What they're aiming and what they're doing is total opposite. We have to know that. Even you know the cause of the suffering is non-virtue, but they don't abandon non-virtue. But even though they are supposed to is abandoned, but unable to do. Soda Sumi, Jidunga Chetna, Tena, the Dunga de Goda, Teji, one Jeda, the Jamarum, Toji, the Drachin, then now special attitude to buy oneself alone. To cause happiness to brothers from suffering, to bring the enlightenment that has to be saved by oneself alone, taking responsibility on himself. After some Jadam Jesuat, Pigeon to the Emperor Juji, Nivea Monati, which about the Jovadagatu, take the Maganja, the root on the celebration. 7J Quinja to us about them. The water what they got to get and gentlemen the water. Don't let me the Jam Jola. Remember when they get Madame Majura by and now do what the Damole was that you recover the Tell me when you come what the Moro, Kujanda, Givata. Now generally put it down. How do that? Ona Daniel, each one take a jet in your ministry. Smash a silly down the elevator to look at because the J. The lot and that the dinner bani. Maybe I'm marching on the come to John to a Kunita, giving the one of my image. Maybe the Germany Johnny did some Balashi jet to Bombay to Jim. Johnny, children, this about you the tourism. Tijera de Anamatala, Chita, Yatsimachangin, Chadama to Drama living, to know by it, Yamai, one has some Jama, Luis is all him. They never saw you, Chinati, never sent you by education, Azula, Yavomina, Shinda, Tamdo, Marcia, and the Tapon to Sava, Sangele, she mentioned in your count to them. Kopan thing about to get the thing in the quay and then intimidation. Namaya Pujame, similar to the Kuikova, the one teaching it, but Sugi in the Rotary, teacher to the Kujan, Jigasukido to the donation. Kui Chakoli Jasuya to get the Jimmy Chukundi, Nelu was when you see Jendo, Tingashi, Ramala, Latine, Session, Salis, Tivian, Chidama, Pula, Pula, Tuesday, Dogla, Samitude, Gerata, Virtualism, Odule, Judy, Namayani, you are Messiah. Bazamajina is no led to good in Besamajo, Tia de Graduate, Gashism, Bijan Waying, Tamayan Batches, Vinabasm, Namia Jim to Marco on to the Tonan. Raya, you did that enjoy Lama, no mother. Then I put on top of a chin, the Canyon, and I see you to get chamber, come on to the after down below here, then how to follow this experiment. At first, equalize oneself others, then changing oneself into others, then general Buddhism. On the extent of Buddhism, but in the excellent kindness of so I think I made a mistake, and you see, the meditation on the 7 techniques, Buddhism came the Asanga through, so from Buddha, basically, Asanga through, and through Lama, the Shaitan came together, they came through the Asanga and then exchange one to others and the Buddhism. Oh, the Narjuna came to the Lama the Shadi. Both things came through the Lama the Shadi. The 7 techniques of mind, cause, effect, that was before that, equalizing equilibrium, equilibrium. What is it? I made a mistake, but I thought it's leading to the meditation, but it's leading to the 7 techniques of mind, cause, effect. So that was different from the equanimity, equal than yourself, others equal, then exchange oneself for others. You know, like you think you are so important, same thing as others, all others important, you see. Yeah, but then as mentioned yesterday, I think then all the sufferings come. Yeah, so yeah, want to suffer, other want happiness, you don't want suffering. So all are the same. So it's actually you don't need to eliminate suffering to same. Or to want the same thing, all others want. So equal. Then all the sufferings come to the eye, all the happiness come to the others, then change oneself into others. So then Buddhism. So then it's only practice, taking away all the sufferings, the cause of sufferings, all others, all the undesirable things, take it on yourself in your heart and destroy yourself, change thoughts if you can. All like that is the best thing. So your enemy, your one enemy. So far, because we stopped achieving enlightenment from beginning to birth now, and it's even as long as you follow such a thought, you will still couldn't stop you to achieving enlightenment, and then to achieve happiness for numberless endeavors, and numberless endeavors to achieve enlightenment. So it stops. It become an obstacle for that. And then it causes harm to yourself. Now in the future, goodness, excellent false and make you suffer from beginners to birth. Now in the future. Not all that. The second time, then you harm to other sentiments. Number of sentiments, there's no sentiment. Oh, this one, I never did harm. Only this one. Then there's no sentiment. Oh, sentiment from beginning is rebirth. Then harm the numberless time to other sentiments. You cause to suffer. From beginning to rebirth up to now. Numberless sentiments. You use that with the subject by following subject, mistakes that. That's very common. Because even a Buddhist, but your leader, especially your leader of the country, so selfish. You think only your family, only yourself, power to concentrate, power to on that. You use the population for that, to make money for yourself, for your family. Then all the people because begin they don't they cannot say, but then later Mama unbearable the problems, then they all become protest, all don't like to criticize the leader. So that's not all Buddhist, not Buddhist. And that very, that's why I'm saying from childhood time you have to teach in school. And that's saying you need a good education in the school, and for child, child time you must practice, must listen to practice, not just only talk, idea, but practice right way in the school, and the parents must learn all that, how to bring happiness in the life, the education, the good heart. So you see, so then, especially when they become leaders, then they will have so much population, people in the world, bring so much happiness. They in the country, so he was so happy with the leaders and all that, you see. So that's even not Buddhist. You have to do that. If you want happiness, you have to do that. You see, even not Buddhist. Yeah, so like that, you see. So, yeah. When who don't see, who don't understand in the education in school, so childhood time, it's so mind is so so close, so you don't see that, you don't do that. Not education, most important education, school missing. So that's what his was emphasizing so much, to have the school and college, anyway, monastery or school, the same thing. But it is school so important. But my thing is from childhood time you should teach, learn, practice, put in the action. That's the only way to get better. Not the idea, or the no practice, idea. No good. Then just talking, nobody does. So I think it's so sorry. So it's like the whole country, you think you're by heart, but no, but there's but never practice, never practice. You see a man didn't begin that, talking, then it's become like that. So only for talking, only for giving like that. So as I told you before, long time ago, we have some people giving so much talk, karma and all these things, but then you never, like in the case of your abused by your father or mother, or even you don't know 100%, you don't remember, but you think it might be. So you think that one you can't practice patience. You can't practice bodhicitta, you practice compassion. Wow. You can't practice compassion. Loving kindness. That's your parents. Your parents are close one. You're kind to you. Well, that's so difficult to practice compassion, patience. So difficult. This is what the Buddha said, fundamental practice of Buddhism, but how everything comes from your mind. Your suffering comes from your happiness comes from mind. Everything through the suffering, through the self-chasing thought, through the ignorance and the samsara. But you see, you can't practice the compassion at all through that. For somebody who abuses you or something. Wow. It's all there. So then they become so depressed, so angry, so depressed. Even though you're talking Dharma for years, okay? So I've been telling that. The other one, so then it is then you're able to take other sentiments, then giving your happiness, merit, your body, your possession, your merit to all the sentiments, totally. So in the succession yoga, you see, you have taken the highest tantric initiation, you have to do succession yoga. In the succession yoga, there is one practice. There's one practice. You give your body, your possession, all your merits to every helping, every hunger, every animal, every human, every spirit. They will lose the larger to get such a. All this, every single sentence. So there's nothing that the mind, there's nothing there. So everything you gave, to every helping, to every hunger cause, every animal, every human, every service. Best practice. You understand? You are right down. So it doesn't matter whether you take it, not necessarily take it initially. No, this is really the Bodhisattva practice, best practice. If you want to best practice, I'm so fantastic. Wow. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to do on you, there's nothing. Everything you care about this, even your body, even yourself. Wow, the best. Then, you see, then the mandala, the Guru Yoga, this mandala. The mandala. So, between the mandala, there's, you see, offering your body, spirit, mind, the Guru. It was the same. The same, all your body, possession, all your merits, completely over to Guru. There's mandala, between the part of mandala that comes everything offering to Guru. There's nothing there, even needle or something. There's nothing there not given to Guru, not over. There's everything. So you collect most unbelievable merit. Wow, Guru Karma. So mandala, you have to know. Success yoga, you see, after receiving high standards, mandala like that. Then next, after you did good watch the Abdul, then, I think maybe before that reason. So, give everything to every sentiment. Your body in the form of wish control. Your body in the form, my root Guru said, you don't give flesh, this is there, but you visualize which you can do. To numberless, helpless, numberless. In my days, not only you give one, no, numberless. To say, numberless in your body in the promotional too. Even to one helping, even each sentiment you give numberless, like sky. Like that, see? Like that. They bring all the then all the enjoyment and all the merits, means all the past, all the present, all the future merits you offer to numberless sentient beings. You understand? You give completely. So that means any time you collect more merit, you make charity helping others, or make an offering to them. So any merit, how much money you cost? It's very good, because you give it to every sentient beings. So they from that, they get every day fulfill all the wishes for happiness. And they made all the realization. They're free from all the obscurity suffering. They became enlightened, all of that. So best practice. There's no more happiness than that. Sorry, I'm becoming crazy. But I'm allowed to committed, so that's okay. All right. Okay, now. Now, before the equilibrium meditation, before the seventh cause, I'm sure the Geshe-Namda much will explain, but I think I made a mistake before. But I thought that is the equilibrium for the bodhicitta, this equalizing for exchange for others, but it was 17, it's one cause. So that one is different. That one is different. If you don't do that, now what is that? That is you see, the cutting off your anger attachment to the sentient beings. That is equilibrium meditation. That cutting off your anger attachment to the sentient beings. So you see, so you see, normally it's normal like this, or normally usually how the people act, how people do to you today. You see, so somebody gave you a spank this morning. Then in the evening, somebody gave you pizza. Not in this morning, you give spank, or spank here, or spank there. So then in the evening, that person gave you cake. That person brought you cake or pizza. You like so much. Oh, now it's best friend. This morning it was the enemy. Oh, how bad it is, because you were chopped in pieces and all that. But now, best friend, they gave you cake and pizza. So morning the object of anger, but then now the object of attachment. So what's up happening now is you call it bad or good, like that, object of attachment, anger. So you see, somebody did something like that today or this year or whatever. So good, my best friend, whatever it is. So then you think in the past years, the best. Then you remember how to cut off the attachment. In the past years, the person harmed me, say bad things or whatever. Or if you don't remember that, the past lives gave harm. For sure, anybody who helped you did harm in the past. For sure. Past this life or past life before this. Many years ago, or just before the life. So it's for sure. So you remember that. When you remember that, cut off the attachment. Then somebody spring you, somebody say bad things to you, or you're so selfish or something. Then the anger rises. But you see, the person in the past, just even childhood time or whole time or later, or last year or this last month or last week or yesterday, you do something good, get money or get present, whatever, to help, like that, or in the past. So they so good, we can't help you. So it cut off the anger. Today what is it? So you cut off the anger. So when you think of that, you think the person helped you, but can't do in the past. So something in the future. Also something in the future, it changes, even within one life or life to life. So if you don't do that, if you don't have realization, the Dharma, igloo meditation, then what happens is that when you meditate the mother kindness, then you cannot do only. Then you cannot do with all the sentiments. Only whom you love, only whom you like. So dislike, enemy, you are unable to do that meditation. So therefore, if you do equilibrium meditation, cut off the anger attachment, this treatment for enemy, all cut off, then all sentiments, then you can meditate easily. All the sentiments have a mother and being kind. Then you can do with everyone. So the foundation, that's the foundation. Okay. Tanyo amachi chijin ngachi mundan yata doa jata mundan range chijepo nijiri. Dida ya otune ranye la cheba nimiri tanye cheba tende ranye doa kunjiri wata chinda cheba tende ranye doa kunjiri na chiro shin kunde nda wachini wad doa shinde doa lechun eshiku shinachi ego wachini wad Kunyana de dole joma don de chima den chin de chin de be to abalon to what the tuna washin da jema Zimbabwe project ka wani menem de je to anem de ranye chen de bush de la bocho se me bra chona de la chute me bra chona shinda jema de la be go so if you want to experience happiness without limitation, without satisfaction, you want to enjoy so much happiness, then you must cherish others. Then you must cherish others. That's very scientific, very logical. Then the Buddhism, that's very scientific. If you are smart, you should know this. If you are smart, in Western science, you must know this. Jala chuse me ba cheto na shinda cheba la pegos deve dage make dage tuma konda di juta machi dage tendo mine te de odon ide cheba ju donga juta chebile ta juji dala nega tan ta tu ge devi chodan ke ba cheba amje dowa so my speech going into text, Polish text. The Tonan Kawaka, but they draw out the Alamene, the Gonda Water, and the Dogan, some other living into congestion. Now has one of some young other and Lala to do, and Doga to do Lalutin. Now follow how to follow the 6 families. There's San Diego, Toba, Church, and Bemen, and wrote on the Tantos on the Abdalebe. There's a job so they had to each even advent. There's just praying to each even in the number. You have to take Bodhisattva power. You follow the Bodhisattva. The oceans of Bodhisattva teach. You have to follow. So they practice 4 charities. So without any expectation, to receive offering, to receive gifts or something from others. No, without to others, practice four types of charity. Giving Dharma to them, whatever fits for them. So, about the important charity. Just say, Java, 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 you Kanama Chotan, Chikichamata, Mitamino, Java, Java, Jimata, Lana, Miria, Kugo, there was something about the Jamatumana, China and I get to be a library, and the watching Shanghai children cannot do say, I love the Tamla Dawamage. The manager about the Maturana, but watching to allow to give it a new teaching. Jijo Gombe, Chaba gave it to number 2 go on and do not switch and do there was some 22 children, number 2 Lama Kita no China to so Daga Chumba Labrikit no China to so Dugunda Rulana Rapshiang Namjulu Town and Metroching, the Pemba to say about no Lamisi, no law to me, Nibis about them. Chicken to Japamada, and as I went there, but Chichu don't to it. Don't do a limit, so maybe you know. You see, Mama, you negative about telling about Simis about even all the sanctum brings rise your enemy, become against you, rise enemy to you. If you know that, even they criticize you, but then you see your wisdom, examine the wisdom. Examine well, then on top of that, not angry, on top of that, in return of harm, you only benefit. You receive harm, others give harm to you, but you should benefit back, not harm. So, holy beings only benefit to the harm. The ordinary people don't practice Dharma, they know somebody harm, they harm back, like the common countries, ordinary world do like that. So that's why young Tibetan people want to move over to Chinese, but so let's say the truth, follow the truth path, all benefiting, practicing compassion, patience, only benefit, not harm. So it's only advice, you see. So the holy beings, how they do, Buddha how to, is somebody who harm, you benefit, you generate strong compassion. Didn't practice patience towards the enemy. Didn't actually when you practice Dharma, then the difficulties in the means of living, and then you enjoy the suffering to practice Dharma. Difficulties you enjoy. You take the suffering voluntarily. And then actually definite thing Dharma. Buddha Dharma Sangha, the three precious jewel, three rare solar jewel. More than sort of you generate strong faith from the heart. Then me starting thoughts so that the children must have patience. And even it's hard, but you try to learn, practice with the patience and developing Dharma. Then I was going to Sinjiri, something to come on to Nandona to Calvary, Pussy Turing, to Semen. To do during this name in the Docho could do down to do a lot of occasion. Do you come back to the jam? To jail at the number 영어 그는 준대니 조지고네 지라준데 질레고네 전전 내년된 바에서 제바이 선대한테 선대는 바수는 제 내를 보던도 보다 내가 보고도 로나만 예팅을 나와주도 제시비 싫어는 바수는 이제 보주실로 how to follow the podroning this symptom. Tabia Tandia something but to benefit to have them to bring the enlightenment, so you do for drone. Tabia Tandia something about the Yamata Sibata Shinaga to Sivatomala, Liverton, doing over Chinamatan, the saw. The name mentioned Shine, Hama by him. Perfect message how to do that. Tada Changju Simda Jawana Kombache Yandilu Matona China Bejan Zilemir and Adawato Beba Jatan Jinguiana Nurasam Tawami Save Jugaban Jamie Siji Neveting the Latin Jugum Lemity Helwatane Mujoda Jungo Dimejan the Gentry and Yamanga Linia, which is the end of the Terra Danger Tonya to them. The radio watching down that you were TV, nimble temper that to give a nimble. She that you anybody anybody that to the nimble. The journey about the majority and Yamaka, you Level attention to someone teacher to the to do condemn the Judah teacher, what that Jimmy don't do teacher. Tata Jojo Lendo never to teach never to read it. I said, License and Devaney, no chain of those all hundred. Tadashina think to one that think the Dame, Tana so the way of Jade, Maria so the and also to know tongue man at the community of going to under to me, only on our the unity, any something all what yet about the Dash and Latum. The man go to Lord Dajim or Dala. Chatachala was on Yamukunya de Lazane, June, so I come at the corner to nation to the Tijuana, Tatuna, Kunde, the Kunde, to that one. The member Barango, Yitona, the Manino, and then I go to Timmy to Nagabata, Tunanga today. So this is special inside, the emptiness, special inside, after the shine, after the kama, then the special inside. The shine thing to one, I think the land, then Tona Sutra, the marriage, Maria Rivera, Chavaja, and also Tavango, and they're going to eat at the mountain. Now the Juniji and the same thing all over the Yatang, but the other Shanla Sutamari, the Shango, and I made on the line. Chata Shella, the Yamukuneti, Alexander Junior, Toma Junior Junto, Chikaway, Tawata, Tona Kunde, the Watato, the Mamma, Rango, Edona Simoni, Terrana, Tadavana Rangi, Rutini, Tavetan to Chepada, member nothing to Nangilu de Gaja, you de Gaja, Tawai, Trinato, Tatonga, Madame Lujing, that you that they can do good to Telepumba, Potomba, Chimmajor, journalism, near Jim, Mayan Juran, you had in his Mayana, Nachi, invitation to the 20 year time, saying I don't listen to you, and you are the name of it, Jingum. Tenanga Luda says, Such a tiny measure, teaching other Lutim children, should be never mine. Mam that the Lutin, you would go to Wami, Cadeta into the and the result needs me, Nangaji Sudrugawaya, at the Ramajet at them, and the Nangaji Sudrugawali, that the Ramajet and that the Majo, teaching other Lutin, you, that's the second one. 아시 자와를 전이 전에 중화되면 주마도 대신을 자와야라 저외자를 부모되던데 바다 사명고 준한테 가져 되면 완니는 나왜 주세서 주는 그게 전화지단 자세가 남아가는 두개서 들으신도 좀 주도준알로 자고 저게 저제만 주로 로제야 망보여는 루게 제르게 그게 더만 자제매심 자제 도마 자매주서 걸려다 대준나 강화주르게 잔노서서 로제지시거나 대매주르게 자제 돌아다봐 다바도 semla je ini simdini lejerenge simdinga je chai yoda watame waranga chuwa na wata de ka chen so ada tunna lejerenge yesunda yenga ji 니번에 다 다들 가로도 주대 신도주다 매매서 주들이나 신경지 마음에서 내가 뭐 다보지는 스미인데스 맞게 전나 자매지 주고 다들 주세스인데 이게 제가 제나지 전에신데 된거였는데 전에스면데 이제 된거나 그다음에 제스미 자와야 등가 절하다 와서 하더랑하담 그다음에 내시전을 지면데 대시대마 제가 주거나 대신이나 가다송아임 다나 건데 주제만 남을 때 바셨는데 때문에 왜 바셨는데 나는 이게 좀 주제 집에 지내 동안 된다 요만이 다들 주거나 아무도 나오게 원하는 조지서 예전에 요만만 대셔주다 나중에 또 주제가 되는 주가 되면 요함이 될 뻔한 자점 뻔나 유라민데 핀나 자자다 자자디 뷰나마 소대주에 제바네 미미미게 매버미지와 대대신의 지내라는 게 된데 도진 된데 저대 된데 소소소대 대단대가 나라 돈다만 제베리베지베지 하나님과 때문에 저런 지지에 보통 때문에 또 이게 때문에 또 하면 단연히도 여반다서 이해들게 대체에서도 제베리 주임 지지에 주어가도 저들 나와도 내가 때문에 또 그게지도 지면은 주게 김에 따라 거잖아 야한테 맞으면 그게 나한테는 좀 어떻게 저건데 뭐한테 좀마다 아무래도 저건 당이 셔버리면 나양 어떤 거라는 게 좀 나제도 이나 좀 차례 좀 하고 들었으면 다들 남자는 안 되지 여자가 나 좀만 제가 들으셔서 실라 순대로 와잖아 와칭을 좀 나도 하도 보러 당들어 봤잖아 좀 나도 enlightenment 미워지나 네 이런 일이 있잖아 되게 이제 대화 저기 so like this shouldn't hang up mind to samatha karma. We achieve this numberless times from beginner's life. We are born to the world of formless, those gods, samsara gods, world of formless. We are born numberless times. We have to have the shine realization. Sometimes firm contemplation. There are 4 stages. Then there are about 17 categories. So world of formless. So yeah, you born there through the shine. So we had this realization numberless times from beginners to birth. But what we didn't do is the Hangtong great inside. So it seems just rough or the shine. Then without realization, then you meditate on the karma abiding, you meditate on the emptiness. So check on the analysis on the emptiness on the basis of shine. Then you drive the rapturous ecstasy of the body. first the body after the mind, repeated ecstasy. Then you develop. Then the category. Then it goes down a little bit. So you need the experience of the Hangtong, the great insight. So this is emptiness, is special insight. Through that wisdom, directly perceiving emptiness, that can eliminate the seed of delusion, karma, the cause of suffering, the mind, your mind, all the delusion, all that was done, wasn't done from the beginning of the birth. So you have to know why you are suffering, why you have so much work. Why then? Because it didn't do this, didn't achieve this. Achieve realization, the wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, which is the delusion karma, the cause of all the suffering wasn't done in the past, from beginning of the birth. That's missing. So that's why we still are today, we still are suffering. So that's not shine. That we did numberless times. You don't hang up. So even you are doing shine, you must do first gradual path of Lord, good devotion, then gradual path of low capable, middle capable, then bodhicitta, you must do that. Otherwise you do shine without doing bodhicitta, then the shine doesn't become the cause of enlargement. Maybe shine becomes the cause of samsara, shine is the cause of lamrim, so the danger, great danger. Allow to hold tongue there. May you all judge that, may you judge that, may you judge the Maradon to Giovanna, Sini Kunden, the Julep, Joy, never to me, never to what. So at least, if you don't realization, bodhicitta, at least you do the motivation bodhicitta, shine. Otherwise, it's something you have done numerous times. So you're doing this, you think it's so special. You spend whole life wherever you press the human life on that. No. So you press human life, you spend on bodhicitta, the best. Even emptiness has to be achieved out of the ship, not the enlightenment. So they need both, to achieve enlightenment. Even with the Buddhist, but without realizing emptiness, there's nothing that directly sees the delusion. There's nothing there. Bodhisattva, they helped, but not directly see the delusion, not directly see the ignorance, delusion. So I cannot reach him. Pache Migo Nikim Midilasa Lam Tinde Lamsa Majam Tarita Judan Shinga Tamajim Lamsa Jacob Tawad Washin Tawad Shindulin Teji City Sajana Rulish Shumata Touch and Lamsa Delins in the burning bullets the Jimmy Gatot and Church. Dharma Samanam. I just took a door to the number of children, Yamson, to visit Mishoni, Rangasham, come to Towers, Rangasham to Tawada, Ganashan Lapin, Sami, Kijong Tajali, to get to Yan and British, going to this mill, the Jawadia, the women never can do it. Because I do it so much, this number. Till drama, till amount of the Mepper, but the Salamon, I didn't see so I finish. Pinito. So this is I have difficulty to finish initiation or to finish something I started and unfinished many things. So I fortunately They finished this one, and this will be long, so finished. Then they call the Guru for other. What's the other one?
And Vajikadu.
Yeah.
So she peki chushe meto tramari role shi ni de gambadi Sangye shendo me te boa gi choko namda shela che basho oi je zhen lami ku tse rabten jin nama karten le cho chur ge patan lo san tembe dön me sansum gi do we men se ta tu ne gyu chi idam guru ratna mandal kamniyatayami.
So after the dinner, then attend the refuge. Even the people who are not taking refuge, still there's in Kasura introduction. Even if not taking refuge, still there's a explanation. So it's worthwhile to learn. If you're not taking refuge now, but it's still to learn. My giving explanation. So like that. So what to listen. So like that. Okay, so I think this one. Tsondro Rinpoche, the past, present, future, marriage, try marriage, numbers, Buddhas. There was empty, there was empty from inside, I was empty from inside. Achieving Buddhahood, everything was empty from inside. And lead all the sentiment to empty from the outside. Lead you with the Buddhahood that is empty from its inside. And by myself alone, who is also empty from the outside. So all this exists, but in the main name. But light doesn't exist. So we think everything is real from there, but in the reality, it's all empty. Nothing is from there. Nothing exists from there. Everything exists in man, many image by magic. So it is neither what we believe, the way we believe exists, truly exists, neither nor nihilism. Nothing exists. No, neither that nor this. So all of that, in the middle way. 어제네 잠만 바에 지대지 모두 군대 상부대지 저군지 지대라 지게 왔다 저 집에 왔다 지금 와가나 지금 내가 또 되게 상부대지 너무 와르지 Thank you very much.